caring people. It was just, you know, and the more suffering he saw, I think the more he felt compelled to be there to bring it to us.
So off he went,
Right.
determined to make a difference.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
you obviously, it was 2012, he's kidnapped again. Again, he couldn't probably, I don't know how you could fathom it.
No.
How did you hear about the kidnapping?
Through a colleague, through a freelancer who was working. It was the day after Thanksgiving, and Jim had not called, so we were kind of afraid because Jim was very good about calling on the holidays, very thoughtful person. He wanted to connect with family, and we didn't hear from him all day. And then the next morning, we got a phone call.
Not long after that, I heard Anton Hamrel, the South African photographer, who was sort of in front by about 10 or 20 meters, shouting, "Help, help." I yelled, "Anton, are you okay?" He responded, "No." Another barrage of bullets, and I said, "Anton," and he didn't respond after that. You know, the bullets were still coming closer. These soldiers were in fact out of their vehicles shooting at us. So it was kind of an instinctive, a gut feeling, you know, either you get up and maybe hold your hands up to surrender, or maybe you get shot down like Anton was. And so I just got up. I sort of ran forward with my hands up, yelling "Sahafa, Sahafa, journalist." Before they got to me, I saw Anton lying on the ground and bleeding out heavily, motionless. Something inside you tells you he was dead.
Well, it was pretty much then. They knew it.
They knew.
They knew because they were waiting at the border for him, and they tried to call him, and they just knew. You know, it was pretty much confirmed.
What did you think, John, when you heard that Jim was taken?
Damn.
Yeah.
Not again. This can't happen again.